There's a strange thing that happens on most inner work journeys. We start out with this idea that we're going to become whole. And what we mean by that, usually, is that we're going to become better, calmer, kinder, more patient, less reactive, less anxious, less needy, less angry, more successful. We think the path is get rid of the parts of me that aren't working, and eventually there will be this integrated, peaceful, better version of me at the end. I spent years believing that. I think most of us have. Now, I want to be careful here because I do believe in taking things away. A lot of work I share is about subtracting, letting go of commitments that aren't ours, softening the masks we've been performing, clearing away the noise we picked up along the way, and finding our way back to something quieter underneath. That kind of subtraction is a homecoming. But there's another kind of subtraction that isn't a homecoming at all, and this is the one I want to talk about. It's what happens when we try to get rid of parts of ourselves. Not the added noise, the actual parts. The angry one, the scared one, the needy one, the jealous one, the one who wants too much, the one who feels too much, the one we're a little embarrassed by. We tell ourselves the plan is to outgrow those parts, to become someone who doesn't have them anymore. And here's the trouble. It doesn't work. Nothing you've banished has actually gone anywhere. The anger you never let yourself feel is still in there. It just comes out sideways now, as resentment, as sarcasm, as a tight jaw at the end of a meeting you didn't want to be in. The fear you never wanted to acknowledge is still in there. It's the small voice that quietly talks you out of every big thing. The neediness you trained yourself out of is still in there. It's the thing that keeps quietly choosing your relationships for you. The parts you called uncool or embarrassing or too much, they're still in there as well. And from underground, they're running way more of your life than you realize. So there's this uncomfortable question that eventually shows up. If I can't actually get rid of these parts or emotions, and it turns out I can't, then what does wholeness even mean? Here's the answer I've come to, and it took me a long time to trust it. The things we can subtract are things that were never really ours to begin with. The obligations we inherited, the masks we built to be loved, the should-haves and the supposed-tos. Subtraction here means welcoming them, acknowledging them, and seeing we can let them go. But the parts of us that were and always will be ours, even the difficult ones, those don't get subtracted. Those just get welcomed. It's a quiet moment where you sit down and say, okay, the angry one is here too. The scared one is here. The needy one, the small one, the ashamed one, the one who wants too much and doesn't know how to hide it. All of them. All of them are mine. All of them are me. That's not regression. It's not spiritual failure. It's actually the most honest thing a person can do. It's allowing all of your human experience without spiritual bypassing. The version of you that you've been trying to become, the more evolved one, the more spiritual one, the more polished one, is not who's waiting on the other side of your inner work. The one waiting on the other side is the version of you who finally welcomes everyone in. You don't have to fix anything to deserve that. You just have to stop banishing yourself in pieces. If this has been part of your own story, the trying to fix, the trying to transcend, the slow, quiet exhaustion of trying to become someone better than who you are, I want to offer you something gentler. The work I do is about embracing all of who you are, and from that place, you'll notice how life starts flowing effortlessly again.
If this resonates, I've recorded a short meditation to help you reconnect with and welcome back in all parts of you. You can find it on Spotify or Inside Timer.
This was also the last of a 4-part series of reflections linked to the 2-month Breathe and Connect journey. If you're curious about how this kind of work could benefit you, feel free to check out the upcoming events on my website. This work is patient, so whenever it calls you, you'll know you're ready.